Hey, my name is Sean Mabry. I'm a writer. I'm finally making another video again. And, first off, I just want to point out that this channel actually now has more subscribers than videos. And frankly, I'm really touched and a little bit baffled by that. I've been shamefully inconsistent in putting out videos, but I guess whatever I have up already has been resonating with people. So to all my new subscribers, welcome. The fact that you are now watching makes me even more motivated to actually get on here and do this. Writing is much more in my real wheelhouse, but I love making videos too, and I owe it to you guys. I mean, you're giving me your attention, you've subscribed, I ought to honor that. So yes, I'm going to try way harder to be more consistent about videos, but I do have some good news. So in the interim between this video and the last, some really cool stuff has happened. I actually have a short story that's going to be published, and this is actually my first time being published in a paid magazine. I've been published before in magazines where I was on the editorial board, or it was just non-paid. But this is the first time I'm getting into a paid magazine, and it's really cool. The magazine's called Electric Spec. It's an online magazine. I'll actually link to it down below in the comments, or in the description, I should say. And the other really cool thing is that they actually let me submit some author's notes to go up on their blog, and that went up on Tuesday of this week, so I'll link to that as well. I've also started work on a new book. For those 3 of you, there's not a whole lot. For the few people out there who have actually read Tarot Tales in Progress and we're rooting for that book, don't worry, it's not dead, it's not completely shelved like my first book. But I just reached a point, and I'll talk about this in more detail later on, but I hit a point where I needed a break from it. I do still love that story, I believe in that story, I'm going to tell that story, but I was feeling a little burnt out. And this is actually really good advice for any other writers out there. It's okay to cheat on your own work as long as you're following another project that's exciting and lights you up. And that's exactly what's happening now. I've started, in addition to just really pushing submissions and making sure that my backlog actually gets out into the world, I've also started work on a new book. And it's, I haven't thought of a title yet, but it's about the Nephilim, who are the accursed children of humans and angels. And so I think I'll do a separate video to dive into more detail about that, what the premise is, what you can expect from that, and who knows, maybe even read some excerpts. I've been thinking about maybe opening up my process to be just a little bit more public, not to give away everything, but kind of invite you to see my work in progress, see how the thing is made. So thank you all for subscribing. Really, honestly, it's touching to see people subscribing. I don't know how many of those are from the Catan video that has I think over 10,000 views at this point, which is bonkers. I mean, the next highest view count on any of my videos is like 100, and I did that Catan thing as a one-off. I'm not planning to make this a Catan channel, but hey, I mean, Catan's a fun game. I'm glad so many people enjoyed it. But yeah, it's like I said, it's really great to have you listening, and I will make sure to honor that with more videos. In the meantime, I always like to give some sort of lesson or takeaway for my fellow writers out there, and again, I just want to stress the fact that it's okay to switch projects. Sometimes that's the best thing to do for yourself. You do still need to finish them, like I talked about earlier, but follow your instinct. Do what's exciting, and trust that your other ideas, your other projects, they were there to teach you, and one way or another they will come back. They will show up in your work again. You'll find time in your schedule to dig those old projects up and start working on them again. I mean, I've been pulling up a lot of my old poetry and discovering that's actually really good. And if it's not good, it's close enough that I can edit it and get it to where it needs to be. So take breaks when you need to, switch things up, but no matter what, keep writing. That is the most important thing. Thank you all for listening. I will be back sometime soon. Bye.